Okay, this is the third time that I've been trying to do this video. T-Mobile will not stop hitting the video machine and cutting me off here. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be able to finish this. I was going to do the Gospel of John. The Lord had asked me to read. The Lord had asked me to read the book of John, and there seems to be distractions directly. So let me go ahead and just remind you that today is Wednesday, the 18th of November 2020, and church. It's been turbulent the last couple of days. I put up a video. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was accused by the Spanish, but not directly to my face. Apparently, Melinda got some information stating that a pastor from Vancouver has accused me of assault in his home. I don't know who he is, and I have not insulted anybody in their home. I am not right now working in Vancouver, so I don't get to go there on a daily basis. So I'm not there, and I don't understand why the Spanish have it in them to condemn me. They don't want me to befriend or identify with them. It's sort of like that standoffish, get away from us, we don't want nothing to do, putos, and they're unbelievers, and so that's their position, and I can't do anything about it. So I'm letting you know in advance because I don't know where it's going. I got a new storage, not a new storage, but I got a new tent, like I said yesterday in the video, and it's been sabotaged twice already. The man that gave me the tent, I just spoke to him a few minutes ago. He gave me this coffee. I had asked him whether or not he was aware of the damage, that it was sabotage. He said no. I didn't go to the police department because I figured he might have already known, but he didn't. And somebody apparently had gone into my storage without my knowledge, and while I was gone, they went in and cut the strap and also slashed the ceiling. Earlier today, I was in the storage, and I thought my bags were all ready to go, and they took the shirt that I was about to wear while I wasn't looking, and they left me some subliminal messages that it was the Klan. I'm not sure if it was the Spanish Klan or the American Klan, or if it was John MacArthur and his church, and Gabriel Franklin in the background. I don't know who it was, but when I'm not looking, they have the tendency to grab stuff, and when I'm not there, they have the tendency to cut. And so I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure what the issue was. In any case, when I got to 24 hours, to my surprise, 24 hours closed yesterday. And as of yesterday, we no longer have access to the gym. That means no more exercising. This is the governor calling it in that all the gyms need to be closed. So that means no exercising, no shower, no pool, no nothing. And they're going to try to do it outside, and they are going to set it up outside. I'm not exactly sure what the problem is if somebody got sick in the gym. But now they're changing the schedule and no billings. And that was the bad news that I got today when I got to 24 hours. So when it was time for me to clean up, I'm like, well, where do I go? I ended up giving myself a bird bath at the, not the Lloyd Center Mall, but down here at the Pioneer Square Place Mall. Melinda's like, hey, why don't you just take a bird bath? I had the rag, I had the toiletries, so I just used a bottle of water, basically, squeegeeing it and cleaning up so I could change into the shirt. When I went to change my shirt, there was no shirt. And so it's like, okay, obviously I was hit. And then I went and got some breakfast, lunch, or brunch, and I'm here now to do the work. Just giving you a little update of what's going on. I wish the update was salvation and Pentecost, in the Holy Spirit. 10,000 people have gotten saved, and we have a new church planted, but unfortunately, that's out of my authority, and I can only do so much with what God has given to me. So we are going to try to read as much of 1 John as possible this month, as we can. So this is a 10-minute video, so for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to try to read John chapter 1. I don't know how far I'm going to get. It has 51 verses. And so this is where it's at. All right. Good morning, Portland. This is Kevin Duclairon. Just want to encourage you this holiday season with the Gospel of John. I see that the Christmas tree is being put up, and I wish there was a manger scene with it, but it's unfortunate that we don't get a manger scene in Portland. It's a good reminder of what Christ Mass is all about. It's about the infant in the manger. And let me go ahead and begin with a short word of prayer, and then I'll go ahead and start reading the Gospel of John. I won't read the entire Gospel of John. I will only read a portion of it. So when I come out here, I'm not preaching. I'm just reading the scriptures for the remainder of the month of November. Today is the 18th. Therefore, we have probably another week and a half or so until Thanksgiving and then on to Christmas. So let me go ahead and begin. Father, thank you for this hour. May you bless the reading of the word. The Gospel according to John. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and apart from him, nothing came into being that has come into being. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. There came a man sent from God, whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify about the light, so that all might believe through him. He was not the light, but he came to testify about the light. There was the true light, which coming into the world enlightens every man. He was in the world, and the world was not made through him, and the world did not know him. He came to his own, and those who were his own did not receive him. But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, even to those who believe in his name, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we saw his glory, glory as of the only begotten from the Father, full of grace and truth. Verse 15, John testified about him and cried out, saying, this was he of whom I said, he who comes after me has a higher rank than I, for he existed before me. For of his fullness we have all received, and grace upon grace. For the law was given through Moses, grace and truth were realized through Jesus Christ. No one has seen God at any time. The only begotten God, who is in the bosom of the Father, he has explained him. This is the testimony of John, when the Jews sent to him priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, who are you? And he confessed and did not deny, but confessed, I am not the Christ. They asked him, what then? Are you Elijah? And he said, I am not. Are you the prophet? And he answered, no. Verse 22 of chapter 1. Then they said to him, who are you? So that we may give an answer to those who sent us. What do you say about yourself? He said, I am a voice of one crying in the wilderness, make straight the way of the Lord, as Isaiah the prophet said. Now they had been sent from the Pharisees. They asked him and said to him, why then are you baptizing if you are not the Christ, nor Elijah, nor the prophet? John answered them, saying, I baptize in water, but among you stands one whom you do not know. It is he who comes after me, the thong of whose sandal I am not worthy to unite or to untie. These things took place in Bethany, beyond the Jordan, where John was baptizing.